Angeles Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
And the Colts first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ready, set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Taylor again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Okay, ready.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Okay, break.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now Richardson on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Left side into the hands of McBride. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're throwing it. Right side, comes by Davis. And play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
He'll work against the blitz. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves, go.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it again. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves, let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Check out.
They go again with Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Crack all 80. Ready.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Cougar 19. Let go.
Now a toss running right with Taylor. Nice cut, headed all the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts make it a 1-point game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They pitch it out to him here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Toss play to Barkley. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get it.
Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they are on it short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Secures this at the 17. Escapes a defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He touched the tackle. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Matt Ariza on to punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
So it's
break.
good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Richardson back to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good.
So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
It's a gain of 20.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the draw, this is Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. Making the call himself. Oh, Richardson fumbled it! And the Cardinals grab it! And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Well, not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now a 4th down staring right at him. The Cardinals out for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, here we go. 75 Wolf.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And for the second straight play block, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready?
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. From his end zone, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. The return begins on their side of midfield. Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
That's good for the Cardinals.
To throw here on first down. Completed to Davis. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. Throw right side, and McBride has it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll begin his return from the 11. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
He's
gonna throw this one. Fits it through the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Complete left-sided Thomas. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Richardson on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A 3rd and 2 QB sneak for nothing, Kate. Well, that leaves a mark. Offensively, it's humble pie. Defensively, it is life-giving.
This was not hit well. It's headed for that sideline. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Keeps it on the option here. And he it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sending the tight end in motion left. Throwing now, Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Richardson on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now Richardson to throw. Ooh, almost to throw the Constant. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Come on, set. Cougar like this.
Taylor now up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flush that out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, they'll run. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
He's brought down by Leatu Latu. A 2-yard pickup brings up.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. We'll go with the design keeper. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Here's Richardson. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
They're in long for him here. That one nabbed by Warren. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Okay, break.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
Tight end going in motion here.
Hop, 70, hop. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cowboy 80.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They go again with Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Colts are ready for the punt. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The 29-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son.
Design run. Fields has it. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Aubrey puts it through, and that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Working quickly here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on.
Send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Hey, let's go.
Richardson to throw again. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Grant with this return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Staying on the ground with Benson. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We're drawn up for it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We're drawing up for it. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.